Welcome to the $1,000 to $1,000 crypto blueprint, where we take you step by step through how to turn a small initial investment into life-changing returns. Let's dive right into today's market. As of April 24, 2025, Bitcoin is hovering at $93,504 with strong predictions of a bullish push towards $95,000, driven by major catalysts like Bitcoin's next halving and rising institutional interest. But here's where the real opportunity lies: altcoins. The crypto market is not just driven by Bitcoin alone. When Bitcoin moves, altcoins often follow, sometimes with greater volatility, creating even bigger opportunities. The key to leveraging this volatility and creating massive returns is timing and risk management. Crypto markets move based on several factors, including technological advancements, mass adoption, political events, and market cycles. When Bitcoin breaks out, altcoins tend to experience altcoin seasons, where they outperform Bitcoin in percentage gains. Right now, with the broader global adoption of crypto gaining momentum, countries like Switzerland exploring Bitcoin as part of their national reserves and political figures like Trump stirring the pot with regulations, there's an explosion of opportunity waiting to be tapped into. Here's a look at some undervalued gems for today's market. Arbitrum, ARB, a top layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum. Arbitrum's technology has the potential to revolutionize the Ethereum ecosystem by making transactions faster and cheaper. Its ecosystem is growing rapidly, and its role in the Ethereum network's scalability makes it an excellent long-term hold. Pendle is pioneering tokenizing future yield, allowing users to separate ownership of assets and the yields they generate. This is a game-changing financial product within the DeFi space, and the market is still catching on. ZK Sync, ZK, Zero Knowledge Rollups, ZK, are the next evolution of Ethereum scaling solutions. ZK Sync's unique approach is making Ethereum faster and cheaper to use, and as Ethereum becomes more mainstream, ZK Sync is positioned to capture a huge share of the market. How to move with the market. Market cycles. Understanding market cycles is crucial. Bitcoin's halving events, occurring roughly every 4 years, tend to mark the start of bull markets. Right now, Bitcoin's halving is just around the corner, and this often leads to massive price increases. As Bitcoin enters a bullish phase, altcoins typically follow in what is called an altcoin season. This is the time to hold your altcoins tightly, as the market moves with greater momentum and returns. Volume and liquidity. When looking at altcoins, ensure they have high liquidity and decent trading volume. The larger the liquidity, the less likely it is for the price to be manipulated. Coins with strong liquidity are also more likely to continue to move with the market, providing you with better exit strategies. Market sentiment. Markets often move based on sentiment, fueled by social media, political movements, and financial news. For example, political tensions or favorable crypto legislation can create dramatic shifts in prices. Keep an eye on Twitter, Reddit, and other crypto forums to gauge the market's pulse. When political figures like Donald Trump make bold statements about crypto, it can trigger huge swings in price. Be prepared to react to these events quickly, and you could catch massive price moves. Risk management strategy. The biggest mistake you can make in crypto is letting emotions dictate your trades. One of the most successful strategies in crypto trading is to keep a risk management plan. For every trade, set a stop loss to protect yourself from major losses, and when you reach a certain percentage gain, take profits off the table. For example, if you set a target of 50-100% gain on any altcoin, make sure to take profits at those levels. Diversification is crucial. The best way to mitigate risk is by spreading your investments across several assets. Don't put all your $1,000 into a single altcoin. Instead, distribute your funds across a basket of promising coins. At the same time, monitor Bitcoin's price closely because as the leader of the market, it will influence the price movements of altcoins. Global adoption and political influence. The ongoing mass adoption of cryptocurrencies by governments, institutions, and corporations around the world is what will drive prices in the long run. The Bitcoin ETF is gaining ground, and as it becomes easier for institutions to buy and hold Bitcoin, its price is expected to rise. Meanwhile, central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, are being explored by governments, creating a bridge between traditional finance and blockchain-based assets. Additionally, regulatory clarity in countries like the US and the EU will push crypto further into the mainstream. As global governments figure out how to regulate crypto, this will provide institutional investors with the confidence they need to enter the market, sending the entire crypto space to new highs. Now, here's where you come in. To take your $1,000 and turn it into $1,000, you need to be ahead of the curve. By subscribing to this channel, you'll receive weekly updates on new opportunities, insights into emerging projects with utility, and expert guidance on how to navigate market cycles. This 1K to $1 journey is about strategic, well-researched decisions, not about hype and FOMO. We're giving you the tools to make calculated, smart trades that will grow your portfolio over time. Every week, we'll cover new coins to watch, technical analysis, emerging trends, and the top news driving the market. If you want to stay ahead of the game and be part of this high-stakes challenge, hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below to let us know you're on this journey with us. Let's make this happen together. You're one decision away from changing your financial future.